Boom! We are live.
Great.
No BS pop up.
Yes.
And I'm like not even sure why we're doing the pop up again. I just know you told me you wanted us to do a pop up.
Well, I think I said something to you because Buddy mentioned like, "Hey, we got to be on the watch because they're going to pop up at some point, and we don't know when, but they have a live stream on Saturday, so be ready." Like I saw his comment, and I'm like, "Ooh, Jesse, we may need to do a pop up."
He reminded us.
Yes.
Here, so I'm on the LinkedIn right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, hey buddy, where you at? Since he
Yeah.
was
Because he's like
re-
on the he was like on the, you know, like scoping it out and making sure he was going to be there and let everybody know.
oh look, Adam just commented. Adam said, it's pop up time. You know it. And look, there's me talking smack. Buddy, where you at, buddy? You're out there recruiting a posse to keep an eye out. We got like 4 people on LinkedIn right now watching. Looks like we got one YouTuber.
Nice.
So pop up time.
So what are we talking about? We have a live stream on Saturday morning. Oh,
Saturday.
yeah, look.
Oh, look at that. Busted. Cabri caught us. Oh, 6 a.m. in Seattle. Yes, good morning in Seattle. Man, did you see Cabri? She just got like a major thing. Was it an award or?
I think it was an AGC award, I think.
Whatever. It was
awesome.
It
was amazing.
Because she's awesome.
Because she's amazing.
Yep.
And she just got through, Adam just got through doing a podcast with Hoots on the Ground with her also, which was focused on a lot of the mental health stuff, which is our like happy place right now. Cause like talking about that and encouraging people to talk about it.
Yeah. He's like the mental health guru, I think. Because most of the stuff I've seen, like that's what she's coming from.
Yes. Ooh,
Mr. Oh, you know what? I got to report a violation on Armando.
Tell me.
Not a violation, a challenge. He sent me a text. He's in New York or was in New York. He said, New York has the best tacos. And I'm not going to argue with New York because I've had some damn good food up in New York.
Okay.
But my argument was this. Until he's tried Eddie's tacos,
okay,
he cannot make that claim.
Okay,
so
true.
Armando, you already know when you're up here in San Antonio, we're gonna get some Eddie's tacos, and then we'll make a determination. Like,
yes,
you know. And look at Cabri. She says yes. She listens to the recordings because for us we go at
very early
time at 6 a.m. So thank you for your continued support.
Yes,
because we're having a live stream Saturday.
Yes. At 8 Central.
8 o'clock Central. And we're going to be talking about how to turn it off.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I think so. You and I were, we've been talking about the first series of conversations about identifying your impact, owning your impact, and really getting vulnerable and being transparent and walking in that mode of operation, which all sounds great. But then when you start doing it, things change. People change. Like you can't unsee it anymore.
Yes, true.
And so these conversations are about the shift, right? Like what happens, kind of give people a heads up of what's going to happen. I know for me, Adam, Buddy, I think everybody is starting to see like the more vulnerable they're becoming, which is awesome. It also has an effect on you personally as an individual.
Yes.
Right. Like it can be taxing. For me, it's a huge drain of my energy, whether it's positive or negative. It does take a toll on me. So I need to recover. Anyways, the turning it off thing is kind of a combination of that. How do you protect yourself and guard yourself? And also, because a lot of us, like Dr. M, who was in El Paso yesterday, virtually, a lot of us are lean continuous improvement fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
And we have this, we are afflicted. We are the afflicted because we start believing that we have to be delivering value all the time. And every time we see something out of sorts and not optimized and too much waste, we can't help ourselves but
But jump in.
attack and solutionize and fix. And you shared a beautiful story of how like that was nowhere near the value the situation actually needed. How did I do, Jen?
You did amazing. And it was, again, the story was there's so many times you're observing and seeing something, and your default, because of our roles and because of our passions and the things that are important to us, is to jump in to help them fix it. Like
Yes.
that's our default. And that's a good, I mean, there's a lot of value in that in certain situations. But I think the challenge, and maybe the thing that it was this aha moment for me, was my value was to not do that, because it created an environment to be able to let them figure it out. And when they did that, the learning, the growing, what was happening in that moment, my value was to not do it. And like, it was like a little bitty thing, but it was like a big thing for me, because sometimes I think, I need to be there to help it, but sometimes just being there and observing and letting it kind of mess up and fall and, be a little screwed up ends up helping them get to where they need to be. And then they're learning in the process.
Yes. Okay, so we got some comments.
Okay.
Armando said challenge accepted just because he wants free tacos. I already know. And then he says, I want to be Jen and Jess when I grow up. So, well, he was live streaming. What was it, last night? Tuesday night.
No, yeah, yes, no. Yes, Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night. So you're already out there, dog.
Yeah,
come on, man.
we're not doing anything more than you are.
And then here we go. We got the hall monitor telling on everybody. Adam saying, what was the homework again?
Well, you did a post on NoBS that kind of recapped what it was. I was a little excited about it.
That was an awesome video. I loved it.
Yes, but it was like this moment where I'm like, I know what the homework is, but it was, again, share your celebrations, big or small, doesn't matter, but share them so that we can help celebrate them with you.
Yes. I think Cabri has like a huge celebration that she already posted. So boom. And again, helping support each other in all the awesomeness that's going on out there. Armando, I know you got some celebrations. You got to post one. Adam, I think Adam just posted something. He's got some support going on, right?
Yeah, his stuff and then other people's stuff.
Yep. That's what it's all about. It's about the community we're building, supporting each other in preparation for the live stream on Saturday.
Yes.
So what else? What happened Tuesday night?
Oh my gosh. It was like crazy, like lean mind explosion.
Yeah.
A group of us that only a couple of us had met in person before. So we got together with Davis and Walker and Thomas and you and Adam and I, and we were all able to meet up because of where we were with traveling and locations, and get together for dinner for to talk through some potential upcoming cool things happening. And we went and we met each other and again, it was amazing. And the realization was half of us had never met in person before. And you've never thought that. We connected on LinkedIn, and then again, we live in the same space. So we've been able to communicate virtually and things like that, podcasting and all that. But we'd never met in person, and you would have thought we'd been friends for years and years and years, and we got to reconnect and stuff. It was really, really cool.
Yeah. And they brought Kyle with them, new guy, intern working with Walker out there.
Auburn.
And I'm sure from Auburn.
Yes.
And I'm sure he was like, what in the world did I just walk into? You a bunch of crazy people.
Yes.
It was amazing. So y'all need to keep an eye out for what's to come from that. Sometime in September, there's some magic. If y'all want the details, Davis said, hit him up on LinkedIn and ask him for details, and he'll give you the details. He didn't really say that, but I just committed him to it. Oh, man. So that's the deal. Saturday, we got, Dr. M pushing back on the homework. He says, no homework for Adam Hoots, please. Yes, celebrate each other, Dr. M. I love it, man. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, so Saturday's the day. We're gonna dive into it. We'll have the after party, the clubhouse after party, like always, and continue the conversation. I mean, another thing, what we're wrapping up Mental Health Month,
Yes.
and it's all you got to do is turn on the news for 5 minutes to see how big a gap there is in terms of helping people understand that they matter. There's event after event after event that points to the value in focusing on mental health and really treating people like people. Like Will had a post this morning.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Everything except for like be decent, because I don't think I can accomplish that part.
I think you can. We're not talking about clothes, Jesse.
Oh.
We're just talking about the human being of us.
Oh, well, then maybe I can do that. I thought it was like dress decent.
No, we're not even going to get into that. Right?
Oh man!
And we had our panel last week on mental health awareness in construction. That again was, I mean, crazy, amazing, and just the vulnerability and the conversations, and again across companies, across within our industry, and being able to share that space and talk about some of those things that just have been taboo, and
Yes.
just how many people are going into that space and talking about it because of how important it is.
Yes. And also, I just had a call with Matt Gorsuch, NoBS tribe member, and he's got something in the oven also around mental health and humans and people. So keep an eye out for what he's going to be serving here in the very near future.
Yes.
Armando says a win among several wins this week, plus being able to be on a business trip in New York. Oh, with his daughter.
Nice.
That's a big win.
He had one that just graduated, right?
We got to meet her at the golf tournament.
Yes.
Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Happy for you, man. All right. Well, no. So the last time you made us go 30 minutes long on the pop-up.
I did not. You just kept dragging it on. So again, the point of the pop-up, that it's a pop-up. So it's a very brief overview of, hey, don't forget, it was Demetria's idea. Now let me give her some shout out. You just got through launching her podcast.
Yes.
Some little clips because you did it on Learnings and Missteps. But she, at one point at the very beginning, was like, you need to do like a commercial letting people know what's happening on Saturdays so you can get people on Saturday. And that was like her little, she threw it out there and we're like, oh, that's a great idea. So that's where these pop-ups came from. It's just, hey, by the way, don't forget, we got our pop-up. We have our live stream on Saturday morning. And we just wanted to give you a little heads up on what we're going to talk about.
Yes. And Demetria is amazing. Like, I'm already addicted to her. I'm going to need a fix here in the near future. But you pointed to something that happens a lot with the tribe. Is somebody has an idea and then somebody else adds a little bit to it and then someone else adds a little bit more to it, and it becomes this really amazing experience. I mean, that's what happened at dinner.
Yeah.
It just happens all the time because everybody's here to contribute.
Yes.
And that's the beautiful thing. Dr. M doing his homework. He says he had a podcast with Arno Aurelio on healthcare. So it's available on LinkedIn. Nice. And then Adam responds to the call. He's going to be podcasting with Dr. M.
Nice.
We'll see that here in the near future. So yeah, I guess that's it, huh? I guess we'll get with the rest of the day and text Buddy and say, hey, Buddy, you missed it.
It'll be so bad. We'll get a dang. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get a dang it. We'll get that on.
We'll get a post, right?
His comment for sure.
Oh, I love it. Look, we got a like from the Facebook. Thank you, Facebookers.
Yes, thank you.
I wonder who that is. Anyways, okay.
Okay, we'll see everybody Saturday.
Jen. Man, your eyes look super blue, Jen. Did y'all notice that?
You're so silly.
So I guess I'll take a shower and get ready for Saturday.
I mean, you have a couple days, so I think you'll be okay.
So I don't have to shower till Saturday? Perfect.
I'm not around you, so I don't even care if you shower on Saturday.
Love it. All right, y'all. Y'all be cool, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank y'all. See y'all Saturday.